Barron William Trump, born March 20, 2006, is the youngest son of Donald Trump, the 45th and 47th President of the United States, and his third wife, First Lady, Melania Trump. Barron was an apolitical figure during his father's first presidency, attracting media attention despite attempts by Melania to distance her son from politics. Demonstrated an interest in soccer during that time, signing for DC United Academy as a midfielder. Following his father's departure from the White House, he moved to Florida and graduated in May 2024 from Oxbridge Academy in West Palm Beach. Trump was invited to become an at-large delegate for Florida at the 2024 Republican National Convention, but he declined. He co-founded a real estate company in July 2024, which was dissolved after his father won election to a second presidency. A gain of Republican votes by young men was credited to Barron's advice to the campaign about contacting podcasters and online influencers. Barron William Trump was born on March 20, 2006, to Donald Trump and Melania Trump. He was baptized at the Episcopal Church of Bethesda by the Sea in Palm Beach, Florida. Trump was raised at Trump Tower, where he has a floor of his own, and attended Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School for his primary education. He is of German, Scottish, and Slovenian descent. Upon learning of Barron's conception in August 2005, Donald expressed surprise. Donald has shown a fascination with the name Barron or Baron, referring to himself as the Baron during an affair with Marla Maples, requesting the writer of a television series based on his real estate career refer to the main character as Barron, and using the pseudonym John Barron since at least 1980. Donald chose Trump's first name, while Melania chose his middle name. Melania has served as Barron's primary parent. According to People, Barron is her priority. Melania described Barron in an ABC News interview as, not a sweatpants child, who occasionally dressed as his father while partaking in baseball games, golf events, and tennis lessons. According to Mary Jordan in The Art of Her Deal, 2020, several of Donald's friends believed he was less interested in Melania after Barron was born. Trump was present for his father's presidential campaign announcement in June 2015. Trump's father was elected president in November 2016. The younger Trump and his mother remained in New York for 6 months following the election over concerns regarding his public image and school. In an interview with People in September 2015, he expressed reservations about losing friendships if he had to move to Washington, D.C. At his father's first inauguration, Trump sat beside his mother. Trump was the first president's son since John F. Kennedy Jr. to reside in the White House. He invited his class to the White House in May 2017. Trump appeared at the White House's Truman balcony to view the solar eclipse of August 21, 2017. Trump began a 10. At a rally in Battle Creek, Michigan in December 2019, Donald stated that Barron could visit Central Park and attract a larger audience than Elizabeth Warren. Trump's father has attested to Barron's apparent knowledge of computers, bringing him to an event in Las Vegas and saying that Barron could have developed an improved healthcare.gov. Donald recounted his son's ability to unlock his computer at the Conservative Political Action Conference in 2022. A video of Trump and his father listening to Blank Space in silence went viral in 2014. At a 2018 event for her Be Best campaign, Melania Trump said Barron did not have social media accounts. According to the New York Times in December 2020, over 100 Twitter accounts were active in Trump's name, excluding profiles labeled as satire. Trump's identity was falsified by a supporter of his father from Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania, who used a Twitter account in Trump's name to solicit donations for himself. In June 2021, the individual was indicted by the Federal Bureau of Investigation for fraud and identity. Owing to his mother's Slovenian heritage, Trump is fluent in Slovene and had a slight Slovene accent as a child, though it disappeared by 2024. In an interview with People, Melania said her son frequently spoke with his maternal grandmother, Amelija Novs, until her death in January 2024. Trump is a Slovenian citizen and inherently holds European Union citizenship. His mother applied for citizenship on his behalf and has continued to renew it. Melania's parents have taught Barron Slovene songs. Melania's sister Ines Naus is Barron's good mother. The first family of the United States is the family of the President of the United States, who is both head of state and head of government of the United States. Members of the first family consist of the President, the First Lady of the United States, and any of their children. However, other close relatives of the President and first spouse, such as parents, grandchildren, stepchildren, and in-laws, may be classified as members of the first family if they reside in the executive residence of the White House complex. In the United States, the term first family, in casual reference to the president's immediate family, is most often used by the media and in particular, the White House press corps. Individually, each member of the first family is designated a Secret Service codename by the United States Secret Service. Used by special agents, these code names uniquely identify members of the first family for their ongoing protection as well as for the sake of brevity, clarity, and tradition. Presidential children have been studied individually and as a class. As individuals they are more often notable in their own right than most individuals. They disproportionately circulate among political and social leaders and the wealthier classes, and they are more likely to be scrutinized as part of celebrity culture. Additionally, as individuals they frequency. In an interview, Donald Trump said his son advises him on politics with interest in the industry. Wink with a frown. 35. According to Molly Hemingway, Trump criticized his father for failing to let Joe Biden speak following a debate in 2020. 36. In March 2024, Trump attended a meeting with his father and businessmen Elon Musk and Nelson Peltz, according to the Wall Street Journal. In April, Trump was photographed with businessmen Patrick Bet-David and Justin Waller, mixed martial artist Colby Covington, and conservative figure Beau Loudon at Mar-a-Lago. According to Bet-David, Trump invited him. Trump is friends with Loudon. According to the Daily Telegraph. In May, Trump was invited to become an at-large delegate for Florida at the 2024 Republican National Convention, joined by his brothers Eric and Donald Jr. and his sister Tiffany. Trump declined the invitation, citing prior commitments. According to the Daily Mail, Trump and Loudon arranged an interview between his father and influencer Aiden Ross. Trump appeared at a rally with his father in Doral, Florida, in July 2024. Trump's father credited him for an interview he conducted with Aiden Ross, an online streamer. ABC News described Trump as a podcast advisor to his father. Trump's mother later said that he played an important role in garnering young voters for Donald. He was present for his father's victory speech after the 2024 presidential election and his father's second inauguration. At a 2025 inauguration event, his father credited him with suggesting that he appear on a Joe Rogan podcast, which reportedly helped him win the election. Trump is said to have made many such suggestions to connect his father with podcasters and online influencers very popular among young men.